You join us here at Newton Commercial's open day. We have brought our Alfa Romeo along and we can't wait to have a little look inside the workshop. Hello, so I am very lucky to be standing here with Jonny Newton. So you own the company, yes?
Yes, I do, yeah.
Amazing. And so how did this business start?
Well, it's a brilliant story. My mum and dad set it up in 1979 at the back of their house in Ofton in Suffolk, and they built up a cottage industry, you know, making interior trim, mainly for commercial vehicles. Yeah. Then they specialised in classic cars in the early 80s, and they moved to Leiston in 1985 into our unit just behind us, and this one here was built in 1990. So we've been really fortunate that we built up a business with over 50 people making trim for British and European classic cars.
And it's very much a family-run business, isn't it? So as you said, your father started it and now it's handed over to you. Are you going to hand it over in the future, do you reckon?
She's hiding behind the camera, but my daughter Evie is working in her year out at the moment. She's doing a digital marketing degree later this year, but my wife Katie works with me, and even my son Tommy, who's 15, he comes in, and India, my other youngest daughter at 13. So yes, there is a potential time for them to take over, possibly. Yeah.
So what happens inside here?
It's predominantly the moulding of the carpets, but we also develop our new moulded carpets within here. So when we're doing new ones, we bring a car in and it's straight onto kind of the floor plan. We make a splash. So we put the materials on and then it comes out, and then we have these moulds made. So as you can see, they are ginormous because they are the size of a car.
Brilliant.
So they're the exact replica of the floor of the cars. So we do it for, as you can see, the Golfs.
Yeah.
We have the Minis, the Morris Minors. We've got some Mazda bits on at the moment, actually.
Oh, yeah. So what is kind of the most popular car that you have come through? And
we do a lot of Minis. We do the early ones and the late ones. The moulded carpets are the favourite because they like fall straight into place. So we do flat lay carpets, but you have to kind of do a bit more work to shape them. Yeah. So the moulded ones are ready to literally go straight on.
Plop straight in.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
So no, they are a big old piece of tooling. But yeah, the material goes on here. It gets heated a little bit as such, and then it comes straight onto the moulds and they come down and the boys trim them to shape. It's a very interesting part of what we do. This building actually was our first factory.
Oh, I see.
So what you'll see in our main factory used to all be in here.
Wow, so it's grown so much to move into a bigger space than this.
It is great to see it like kind of growing and continuing to grow, so maybe another building's next.
maybe, amazing. So it has grown so massively and it's over 40 years. Is it because the demand for the classic cars interiors has grown so much?
Well, the classic car industry really boomed in the late 80s when a lot of the BMC, Rover went out of business really in 2000. So there was no one doing the stuff that we actually do. So the really important thing is that we do the original trim, we do custom trim, we offer a one-stop shop for all the makes and models, whether it's MG, whether it's TR, whether it's Ford Escorts or Minis. So we offer a great product range, and we've expanded over the years and added to it. So I think just being a really good business, making really good quality trim, and we export over 40%.
Wow.
So 20% goes to North America, and we're very fortunate that our branding and the people that we've got make just a fantastic job.
Oh, it smells good as well. It smells like leather.
There it is. You called it. Oh. There's the leather.
It smells lovely. Wow, okay, cool.
Okay, so this is our cutting department.
Amazing.
So we have two Bulmer machines. So they both serve different purposes. So we require kind of both to be able to do everything we do. So this is our single ply, so it does one layer at a time.
Yeah.
So it can do leather as well. And it also has the ability for us to draw around any scarring on leather, because obviously with it being natural, we don't want it to like decrease the quality, but it is a natural product, it's out of our control. Yeah. So it allows us to use our CNC machines kind of to cut around it. Yeah. This does one layer, and that's our multiply, so that can cut carpet or multiple layers of material, actually, as they've got on at the moment, so we can have a closer look and see how it pops out.
And I'm guessing you have to have lots of different kind of variants of material as well.
Yes.
Do you do kind of custom jobs as well as kind of batch jobs?
Yeah, so the occasional one is custom. So we mainly do like bulk manufacturing.
Yeah.
So we like repeatability. We like to be able to keep going. So as you can see here, this is our headline material. So we've got multiple layers kind of going through.
Yeah.
And it's all kind of digitised, ready to go. And it cuts straight down.
So are these bits to create seats or to create a set?
So you've got some seats there, some panels. The seats turn from 20 odd pieces to a complete cover.
Wow.
Which we also fit in-house with our team here. So that's also a great part of what we do, because you get to go from literally a roll of material to a complete seat.
Yeah.
So it's incredible. So we specialise in shipping all over the world to not only retail customers but our traders.
Yeah.
So our repeatability is so important to us. But to hand cut, we used to hand cut everything.
Yes.
And as you can imagine, as it expanded, it was not an option.
Yeah,
it was we had to find something that was kind of quicker, something that was easier for us to use. So yeah, they've got these incredible machines, and that's how they kind of start off our whole process.
Amazing. Inside, so I can see that there has been a time where everything has been handmade, and you still very much are doing everything handmade, but I see there are some machines now doing things like the cutting, so there's over 20 pieces that make one seat. How do you feel about machines? Would you ever move further to get more machines to do more of the work as you get busier, or are you going to really kind of stick to your roots with the handmade side?
Well, the joy of what we make is that we make it like it did back in the 50s, 60s, 70s and 80s. So it was very much handcrafted, and the volume is not really there for automation. We really do have bespoke products. We will always keep it handcrafted. But yeah, we've got automated CNCs and high frequency welders and automated sewing machines, but there is an element of custom craft work that you just can't get away with. And I think, you know, you wouldn't be able to produce this product without people making it. So yeah, I think it's a balance between the two. But no, not at the moment. We want to keep the people.
Right. So this is our carpet kind of main table and our carpet sewing machinists.
Wow.
So we have two kind of teams of sewing. We have seat covers and we've got carpet. So Jean has been sewing our carpets for a long time now.
How many years have you been sewing the carpets here?
I've been here, 13 years.
13 years, wow.
So whether they've been moulded and they need some gaiters, whether they just need a binding across them, everything kind of happens here.
Wow.
So it gets all trimmed, packed, ready to go, because not all our carpet sets are one piece.
Yeah.
Some are multi-piece, so they get all pieced together, checked, and then sent out the door.
There's not that many tables here for people.
I know. Jean's too quick for us.
She's too quick.
She just flies through.
She gets them done so quickly. The work never stops here.
Yeah.
Jean's got a carpet ready for a customer.
Yeah, and I'll take it out
and was
in a
like,
minute.
okay, let's find or put it somewhere else in a second. It's great there, thanks. With the classic car, you kind of have that feeling behind it, don't you? Everything has kind of been handmade, and to have that move from that beautiful craftsmanship to a machine would feel a bit sad, I guess, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it does, and I think, you know, you can really notice that, you know, with the mass-produced items, and, you know, a few years ago someone asked us to make everything in e-leather, you know, because it was, you know, an easier product, you know, to produce, and we could cut it a lot easier. But they missed the smell, they missed the texture, they missed the feel for it. So the people that own these cars, the beautiful cars we've got all around us, they want it to look like it did or feel like it did, and that experience.
So we like to check every product that leaves us, make sure it kind of meets the standards we're known for. So that's kind of what gave us our name, so we keep the high quality. So everything gets checked. We have a couple of people who run through the processes, and then they also pack it ready to go out the factory. But then also in this area is everything. So we have Jason, who uses our high frequency welder. So all of our panels and kind of seat covers are either kind of sewn lines or weld lines. Yeah, so you've got these press lines, and they get pressed kind of through the material, through the foam onto the board. So as you can see, it's not really going anywhere. Yeah. So it is tough. It doesn't just do lines. These multi-skilled, it's diamonds.
Diamonds too, I like it.
Diamonds, we've got the original style Triumph diamond flutes as well. Brilliant. So we've got lots of kind of options and things going on. So this is our panels department. Brilliant. So once things have either been welded or cut, they come here. Okay. So we've got all of our boards across here, which we cut in our board factory. So we have big press tools, and they come down and they cut the shapes, the cutouts, the clip cutouts are very intricate. So then they come across here, and then the materials come into this department, and they turn them into panels. So they get all the sharp edges, all the little slits that need turning. But we have multi-skilled our panels department. They now also fit headrests. Oh, brilliant! So they've got a whole variety of bits to do. They do boot boards. They have everything in here. Yeah. So what do you think is next for the company? Are you going to move on to more and more different types of interiors? What's next?
It's a really good question, and we're constantly talking about what else we can do, and we're working with lots of different companies, you know, who are using our skill base, using our manufacturing base, and we're working with companies in the leisure, outdoor space. We've got some really interesting EV projects going on at the moment, so really utilising exactly what we've got here, the skills that we've got, which is a small batch manufacture of high-end quality goods. So yeah, luggage, you name it. Watch this space. Over the next few years, there will be a pivot into slightly different markets.
So all the complete products come through here.
Oh,
so
brilliant.
we'll head up this one. So you can see kind of as you go around, we've got lots of like panels that have been done. So these ones have been sewn, so they have a piping element kind of coming across them. And so that as you come down, you can see we have so many coming through. I think we might have some welded ones you guys can have a look at. Here they are.
Oh, a nice brown leather too. Oh, yes.
Look at these. We've got some chrome strips welded
That
too.
is my kind of interior. That. So what car would that be for?
This is for an MG.
An MG?
So we specialise in a lot of MGs. We have MGAs, MGBs, MGCs. So yeah, we do a lot of MG trim.
Very nice.
So yeah, these are one of our fancier ones. We get to show off a lot of our skills.
I do like the fancy ones, I do.
So where you're seeing the area we've just been in and this area used to be where our materials are. So as you can see, they'd outgrown it
expanding
a lot.
it, yeah.
So as we kind of developed and increased what we made and we sold, we had to find somewhere to put it. So here we are.
There you go, creepy.
This is our mini aisle. So mini is our biggest range by a mile. So we have the models from 1959 all the way through to 2000. This is an OEM style material. So it's kind of that original manufacturing spec, but not an exact replica. So this is gold brocade. So it's found in Mark I Coopers and it's very popular.
Very nice.
So it's that original style, kind of keeping the life in the classics.
And my favourite colour ever, this kind of, I like pastel-y green.
Yes.
I love that colour.
Yes, that's
so
our
nice.
porcelain green. So that's got a mini grain on it, but we also actually use that in our Modge Miners. So yeah, it's always go, go, go in here. So as you can see, we have boxes, we have pallets, we ship all over the world.
Oh yeah, that one says South Australia.
America, we just deliver everywhere really. We've got a couple of people in kind of Taiwan area, so we really have expanded and take on different projects.
You don't only do kind of mass-produce interiors, you also do custom as well, is that right?
We do, yes. So a customer, you know, the market changes over the years. At the moment, it has gone a bit more towards the custom side. People want different colours, they want different materials, they want different designs. If I go back 5 or 6 years, it was originality. They wanted exactly what it was, you know, in their car when it was first produced. So it does go in cycles, and obviously the value of the car, you know, prices have gone up a lot.
Yes.
You know, in the last year or so, as we all know, the market's been a little bit stagnant. But yeah, we can offer custom, and we're able to, you know, flex that in the factory.
On an average day, I know this is quite a random question,
No, please.
but how many seats do you reckon you do in a day? Like
Complete seats or seat covers?
complete seats?
Complete seats. So we have Tom is our main seat fitter, and he's been here over 20 years now. So as you can imagine, he's quite speedy at it.
Yeah, I bet.
With the Suffolk seats, he could probably do a pair in a day, but it varies. He also fits early mini headliners, and they probably only take him a couple of hours. So it depends what we throw at him every day. So we have our Suffolks, we have our bucket seats, and we do replica recliners. But he also does refurbishments. So the seats that have been in the cars for over 50 years, so they come in and they are in the state they were in when they were put in. And he kind of strips them down. We sandblast and repaint frames, and then we rebuild new diaphragms, new foams, new covers. It's just kind of bringing the life back to the classic they've always known, because they want to keep it how it was when they first bought it all those years ago.
It's not just about the car, it's about all of the memories that go along with that car. Like,
Exactly.
oh, my mum had it and then she passed it down to me. It's just so lovely, the stories that they come with.
Oh, absolutely.
The team that you have inside, they seem amazing. Everyone is so happy and they absolutely seem to adore their job. So I mean, that is a credit to you.
Well, it's only because I've offered them free beer and free cocktails at the end of this. But no, you know, we work really hard on engagement and culture, and we've got a lot of good people that have been here a long time, and you know, people making stuff, you know, being creative and enjoying what they do, you know, and enjoying their job is really important. And we make stuff and put it into these wonderful cars. And I'm lucky, you know, we're only as good as our products and stuff. So yeah, we're pleased.
This is our sewing department. So from seat covers to headlinings, headrests, gaiters, these ladies do it all.
Wow.
So as you can see, they get it come up in pieces and they stitch it together.
Together.
Liz here has been with us for 38 years, so she really knows what she's talking
Wow,
about.
Liz. So you know your way around a sewing machine.
I've been here 38 years, but I actually started machining when I left school at 15. Wow. So I've been doing it for 52 years.
Oh my goodness
yeah.
me, that's amazing.
Yeah, so, and although I've been here all this while, we're still learning stuff because we're always getting new products in.
Yeah.
So I'm still learning, even after I've been here all these years, I'm still learning new stuff, which is lovely.
Amazing.
I love it.
Well, you must love it,
I
seeing
do.
as you've been here this long.
I do. Training Louise at the moment. So Louise started out as one of our 8 workers and then decided to join us.
And Amber said that she started doing some sewing.
Liz
as well.
was my trainer as well.
There you go. So Liz, what is kind of your most favourite thing to sew here?
Oh my God. I would say Spitfire 1501s. Not many people like them, but I do, because they're padded with a horseshoe and you really have to sort of stretch it to make it look nice.
So it's a bit of a challenge, but you like the feeling of achievement when you're finished.
And a bendy seat, which is what we have to stretch the leather to make the seat bend, because we actually sew it onto retainers, plastic retainers to make it bend. That's for TR3. So you have to stretch the leather and the vinyl to give it a bend.
Brilliant. Well, every day is different then, I guess.
Definitely, definitely.
So these are finished products. So as you can see here, the leather has been carefully fluid. So it gets folded round and fluid. So the stitches just disappear and you just get this straight line that you would get with the weld. But instead it's been sewn. They do get a variety of materials we like to challenge them with. But this is a complete set. So you have your squabs, your bases and your headrests. So they are ready to be fitted either in-house or go out the door for customers to fit themselves.
Thank you so much for letting me have a peek inside the workshop at the wonderful workings ongoing in there, and I only wish you so much more success in the next 40 or so years.
Brilliant. Thank you very much.
No worries. So Tony, we are here at Newton Commercial. It's been a great open day so far, hasn't it?
It's been a great day.
But you've been quite busy today, actually. This isn't your first venture out for Bridge Classic Cars. Where have you been this morning?
No, so I was out at 7:30 this morning down to Grays in Essex, where the lucky winner of our blue E-Type took delivery of his car this morning. So it's been a great start to the day. Then to come and be here in the sun is
Lovely.
awesome.